welcome. We thank you all so much for coming out to support us today at our book launch. God is good. I always love to say God is good.
Yes.
All the time and all the time. My God, He is so good.
Yes, He is.
So resisting temptation, overcoming and surviving addiction. Now, a lot of times when we're talking about, I was addicted. The first thing we're going to think about is drugs.
Right.
When you hear someone has an addiction, the first thing, oh, they must be on drugs. You know, but like Ursula said, an addiction can be many things. You know, my addiction was shopping, okay? Spending a lot of money. And there's always a reason. You know, as a life coach, I always want to find out the why. What sent us to this place of being addicted to whatever? So with me, shopping became my addiction. Why? I was grieving. I was depressed. I needed to do something. Every day I was out just to keep my mind off of my depression, off of my grief. I was spending money. Nothing that I needed. I was just shopping. Clothes everywhere, shoes everywhere. I would give things away, go shopping again. I was going out to restaurants. You know, I wanted my family, meaning my daughters. My husband was deployed. My mother had just passed. I didn't know how to reclaim my life. This isn't the Reclaim My Life book launch, but reclaiming my life, that's my brand. So, you know, when we're talking about anything, we can talk about how we reclaim from addiction, okay? And I didn't know how to reclaim. So, you know, my daughters, and one is here, Whitney, you know, every day, Whitney and I, we are co-founders of a home care agency, Patients for Patients. So she and I, you know, our time is very flexible. We're on our own time. So, you know, she was my ride or die. She's still my ride or die. And so every day it was something. Whitney, let's go eat. Whitney, let's go to the store. You know, if I sat still, I was sad. I was depressed. I was crying. So I said, you know what? I realized, honestly, I know y'all gonna say, ooh, this is terrible. But that's why we're here. We're talking about addiction.
That's right.
I was spending literally about $700 a week at a restaurant. Because I would take my entire family. I have 6 daughters. So 3 biological, I didn't birth them, 3 biological and 3 adopted daughters. And like I said, my mother had passed in August. My husband was deployed in September. So y'all can really imagine, right?
Yes.
I was going through some stuff. So I was very grateful for my daughters. And I just wanted everybody around me all the time. So, you know, I was just, let's go eat, let's do this, let's do that. But, you know, one day I realized, wait a minute, I'm spending a lot of money. You know, just out to eat was like $3,000 a month. And, you know, at some point in our lives, we have to realize, you know what? You're going backwards. You're not going forward, you know? And a lot of times, you know, well, first I'm going to say I thank God that I had it to do it. But just because we have it, you know, we need to make good decisions with it. You know, don't waste it, save it, or do something productive with it. So that's what I had to, you know, I had to change my mindset. You know, Claudia, you can still be doing something, you know, productive with your time because, you know, to help you with all of these negative emotions. So that's when I birthed Rena's New Life Ministry, which is a ministry that I founded in memory of my mom. You know, I said, wait a minute, I can do something, you know, instead of grieving the loss of my mom, let me do something productive with this money. So then that's when I started, again, Rena's New Life Ministry. And the ministry, it involves a Christmas miracle. The first year, my family and I, we did it. We served about 90 plus kids. And when you're giving, it makes you feel good. You know, it changes the narrative, right? So, you know, like we're shopping. I'm still shopping, but it's for a good reason, right? You know, it's for those who are less fortunate. You know, I'm wasting money. I was wasting money, but now I'm putting it to good use. And to see parents come in and say, I didn't know how I was gonna, you know, make this happen this year. You know, and to see their smile and their embrace or going out and feeding the homeless or walking the streets and giving out bags at Christmas time. We do a book bag ministry in August. Actually, on August the 2nd, the day that my mom passed, because, you know, I was having a very difficult time. And to be honest, I still do. But because I'm busy, like this past August, we did a clothes drive. So I didn't have time to be sitting around thinking about, oh, this is the day my mom passed. I was outside. We were literally giving away clothes like in an open parking lot. I was too hot to be sad. August the 2nd, y'all. So I was like, oh Lord, I'm tired now. I ain't got time to think about nothing besides taking a shower and going to bed. You know, so I had to overturn those, again, negative emotions and realize how I had to overcome and survive this addiction. I was in a storm, y'all. I was in a storm. But let me tell you, God pulled me out that storm. And I want to thank my daughter because about 2-3 years ago, maybe 3, she said, Mama, someone's doing a collaboration book. And the book was called How to Conquer, Create, and Command a Healthy Lifestyle. And she said, I think you should be in the book. And this was the start of the collaboration books. Yes. You know, it gave me that motivation, you know, because that's what I had to do. I had to learn how to conquer, create, and command a healthy lifestyle. You know, we can live life and we don't even realize that we're living an unhealthy lifestyle. We want to be productive. We want to be successful in the things that we're doing. And today I stand, because of this book, a 6-time Amazon's #1 bestseller. Yes. So Whitney, I thank you for starting it off for me. And I know Ursula's gonna acknowledge her, but she's our editor. You know, I'm her mom, so you know, I'm proud. She's our editor and publisher of Empower Her Publishing. And I'm just so grateful because,
oh Lordy.
Although she's my daughter, she was really with me when I couldn't really be there for my children because of my depression and my grief. She motivated me and she pushed me. So I thank you, baby.
I love you.
And I'm proud of you. So I say to any of you out there today who have an addiction, that you too can reclaim your life and overcome and survive. And I'm a witness. Thank you.